Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie back at you today with another beer review. And what I'm looking at is Samuel Adams Golden Ale. Now, I got this beer in the variety 12 pack that I bought earlier. It is normally priced $17, $18.99, but I got it for $12.99. It was marked down because they're trying to bring in the fall variety pack. So they're trying to get rid of all the summer limited edition 12 packs that they got in stock, at least at the store that I got this from. The dates are still very fresh on here. This one is good through December 2018, so pretty fresh date on here. It is 5% alcohol by volume, 12 IBUs. I've never had it before, and I'm excited to try it, as I am with all beer. The Golden Ale. So, of course, the theme with the Samuel Adams Summer Variety Pack is light, sessionable beers. This is obviously no exception. 5% alcohol, 12 IBUs. Should be pretty light-bodied. Let's give it a pour, see what we've got. It is golden, as the name suggests. Nice golden beer. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there are a lot of bubbles going off the glass with this one. Looks pretty heavily carbonated. Didn't really pour with much of a head, but that could be, because of the glassware that I'm using. It's, this glassware typically does not facilitate a really big head on your beer. So anyway, it looks, excuse me, it looks really good. It's super filtered, very clear, no haze whatsoever with this one. It looks like a good golden ale. And it says on the label, subtly sweet, smooth, and refreshing. Well, let's see. Okay, so the aroma. It smells kind of hoppy up front. I know it's only 12 IBUs, but I'm picking up on some hops here. Definitely some breadiness, some barley malt. Very clean smelling beer. Nothing too much going on with the aroma. But you do get the barley malt and a little bit of those hops. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'm not really picking up anything else. I mean, clean water, obviously, there's nothing off about the aroma. It smells really good, but there's just really not too much there, which seems to be, what they're going for with this line, this variety pack, this limited edition variety pack. All the beers that I've had so far out of the 12 pack have been very light summertime brews. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Cheers, guys. You getting that barley malt? It's got a nice breadiness in the middle of the sip. It's got some nice prickly carbonation as well. It's not heavily carbonated, but it is almost champagne-like with the carbonation. The hops are really present in the finish with this one. Samuel Adams loves their hops. If you were to give me this beer, not tell me what it was, I might tell you that this is a Samuel Adams beer. The hop varieties that they use in a lot of their beers all have a very distinct quality to them, and they all have a similar finish. I don't know what the hops that they use in most of their beers is, but that's what I'm getting. It tastes, it finishes like a Samuel Adams beer, if that makes any sense. And even though it is only 12 IBUs, those hops are kicking in the finish. I mean, it's not overbearing, it's not overpowering by any means. It balances the beer out, but it's very Samuel Adams like. Anybody that's had Samuel Adams beer, if you've had a lot of their different beers, you might start to notice a similarity with the hops that they use, because the taste, although different, a lot of their beers have a similar hop presence. That the hops that they use impart a certain flavor profile that only Samuel Adams beers have, and this one definitely falls into that category. It's good. It's crisp. It's clean. It's refreshing. The finish is dry. You're not picking up on any of the alcohol. It, you know, it's a very sessionable summer beer. This one's not my favorite though. I'd be better off drinking the Boston Lager if I wanted all this, hop character and the other things that are going on with this beer. It doesn't really remind me of a golden ale. It reminds me more of the Boston Lager. Um, I don't know. It's good. By no means am I saying this is a bad beer. I just was expecting something a little different. And to be honest, a lot of these Samuel Adams beers just have that same base flavor, and there's just a little bit of differentiation. But I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I'd rather have a Boston Lager. And honestly, I don't know if I mentioned the body earlier. I think I might have said that it's a light bodied beer, but as I'm sipping on it here, it's a little bit more on the medium side with the hop presence that they have. Um, I, yeah, it's more of a medium bodied beer. It does have a lot of flavor. It's just not what I was expecting from a golden ale. I don't know, a little bit disappointed with this one as well. If I'm going to drink a Samuel Adams beer that has this type of flavor profile, I'd rather just drink a Samuel Adams Boston Lager because it has the nice roasted barley malt component going on in the tasting and in the profile. This one doesn't have it, but it still has that same hop finish. It is relatively heavy bodied for the style, and I don't know. It's not really doing it for me. It's not bad though. Is it good? That's the question. Is this a B beer? For me, it falls just short of a B. It's a 79 out of 100. It's a C plus. I can't believe I'm saying this because it does have a lot going for it. It does have a lot of flavor. The hop presence is there. The finish is crisp, clean, dry. It is refreshing, but I don't know. It falls short. It's not what I was expecting. I would much rather have a Boston Lager. Samuel Adams needs to mix it up a little bit more. They're playing it safe with all these beers, and they all have that same base flavor. The Goza was extremely disappointing, although that was better than this. This one's just slightly below that. It's a 79 out of 100, so it's a C plus. Is it worth checking out? Yeah, if you can buy it in the variety pack, but if you find it in a 6-pack or 12-pack, just this beer, I wouldn't really recommend it. You could do better and probably at a cheaper price point. So 79 out of 100, a C plus for the Samuel Adams Golden Ale, summertime limited release brew. Check it out if you want, but they have much better beers, so don't expect too much from this one, guys. That'll do it for this beer review, and until next time, everybody, cheers.